Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video here for Seirei Gensouki Season 2, Episode 3. So, last episode, or the last two episodes, because I put them in one video together, we kind of got to know Michan a little bit better, hung out with her and Celia, went on a shopping trip as Rio went around looking for information about Michan's two friends that were with her whenever they got transported, who we believe are heroes, or at least one of them is, and Michan and her group got caught up in the transportation and brought to this world. So we also saw a clip of one of the heroes just a little bit who was with Flora's group, so I'm assuming that's gonna come into play with our gang here at some point during the season. And yeah, this episode is title is interesting, so we'll see where it's gonna go. But per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord, links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, we talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all my reactions, so feel free to check out either of those of your own will. Now without further ado, stop straight into Seirei Gensouki Season 2, Episode 3. Where's he going? I'll be completely fluent in oh, I think he was going to visit LATIFA, right? He's going to visit the elders and talk to them. Best girl. Yeah, it's gonna teleport him back, right? Because he got that teleportation thing. Yeah. Because he can only teleport there, but he can't teleport back. So he is gonna go there. Oh god, yeah, just spoiling all the monsters that are gonna show up. Of course, as soon as Rio leaves, the monsters show up. That would be how that goes. But isn't their home hidden? How are the monsters finding it? The only person who'd be able to find their place would be like the ambassador dude, because he is the one who literally said that Rio would have like gone and hidden after he kidnapped Celia, he would have hidden himself. Yep. Back, time to go see LATIFA. Also a best girl, but in a different way, not a romantic way. Good to see you again. Yeah, I mean, he literally TP'd back. Rio literally, this dude just had like, oh my god, that he literally has a whole harem going here. Yeah, about the heroes and whatnot, and who Michan and them could possibly, like, not possibly be, but like why they could have been brought here, or if they can get back. Yeah, it was used to summon people from Japan. Because we got several people summoned to us. LATIFA knows exactly what that means. Yeah. So, okay, they are confirming that the two other people, the guy and the girl, were actually heroes. I love this OST. Wow, so he's just straight up admitting it to the elders now that he is part otherworlder. Yeah, then maybe that's a long story. We can get to that later. Is he gonna ask him to take him in? Yeah, and Celia as well. Yeah, he wants to leave all four of them there. Yeah, because you gotta protect them. Ooh, they wouldn't even know, huh? Celia. A teacher I just finished kidnapping about a couple days ago. Yeah. Sounds an awful lot like you wanted to swoop in and stop her from getting married to somebody else, and that's why all of them were blushing too, because That is exactly what it sounds like. Which I saw an interesting comment, Nick Durant, who comments on like a lot of my videos. You mentioned about how it's very interesting because Haruto likes Michan, but Rio likes Celia. So there's a divide there in his character. It's that I actually think that's very possible. And the way that he like stuttered to get this sentence out about like rescuing her because he knew how it would sound. Well, he struggled to get that sentence out there. You lady killer. Yeah, it's just literally 4 people. It can't be that bad. Yeah, they will. Yeah, but I think they might be getting attacked right now. People from our world are here. That's true. Yes. That is no longer our little secret, Latifa. Sorry. Yeah, I knew it. I knew she's gonna be upset because she liked that it was a secret between the 2 of them. Doesn't change the fact that you're special to me. I love that. They've come so far since that first time she tried to kill him in episode, like, I think 4. Like, they have come so far. I love their dynamic so much. Like, these 2, I love their relationship. It's great. It's so sweet. That I had a little sister who I lived apart from it. Yeah, both of them are here. Both of them are here. All my life when I was Amakawa Haruto is literally Amakawa Haruto's younger sister. Like, that is the craziest coincidence ever. Like, genuinely. The fact that people just, like... Of course, it's, like, for the story. Of course he's gonna have people brought here that he knows and whatnot to plot... to up the plot and whatnot. But it is a genuine crazy coincidence, just thinking about it. Yeah, it's probably really smart to debrief Latifa on all this so she doesn't yap too much. And the person who I am now is not... Yeah. It's interesting because he tries to say he's not Amakawa Haruto, but those memories really do affect him. It's impossible for him to break away and totally be Rio, in the same way that it's impossible for him to break away from Rio and be Amakawa Haruto. He is actively both people. There's another secret for you 2 to keep. Yeah, I don't believe that for a second. I guess I want to keep... Yep, so he's renewed a little secret between the 2 of them. I like that a lot. Now there's a new secret for just the 2 of you. I seriously love these 2 so much. I like their relationship actually warms the soul. It's so fucking sweet. When she wants to be babied. Will it be okay? Because he has to fly all the way back. He has to fly all the way back and then travel with them, which is why it's going to take like 2 weeks. But it's going to be a minute before he gets back because he can't teleport back. Capital of the Kingdom of Beltrant. So we're back with Lisa Lot here. There's the particulars of the events in the Beltram Kingdom's RIO. Oh, was he talking about Celia getting kidnapped? Friends? Oh, yeah. That hair is crazy. I'm sorry. Brother, the one string of hair going from like up here. It goes out and then all the way down his face. How the hell? I trust you are aware that the sacred stone in our kingdom's possession is summoned hero. Oh! That might be Michan's friend. Oh god, not ambassadors. Yes. Custom where he is from to put one's family name first. Yeah, she's like, that sounds a little too Japanese. Lying out your damn ass. Yeah. Yep, Satsuki was 100% Michan's friend. Does she know her? I think her name was Satsuki. Don't quote me on that. I think that was her name. Maybe from the same land as Sir Hiroaki. That's Japanese names. Oh, she's literally going to see the hero. This is another Japanese woman right here. Oh my god, they got her decked out. Holy shit. Yeah, that is 100% Michan's friend. I remember that purple hair. She seems like she's become acquainted with this world rather quickly. Oh god, it's the ambassador man. I still haven't actually committed his name to memory. I think it's like Race or something like that, maybe. R-E-I-S-S, but I just keep calling him Ambassador Man. That's my name for him. CGI monsters. They're not terrible yet. We'll see how they are when they're actually moving, but their idle animations here, there's actually a lot of expressive movement. Some very good blank figurines. Now go. Well, that would be us. Unnecessary witnesses as possible. Oh god. So now he's directly getting involved with Rio, because before the ambassador man, we saw him all throughout last season, but he was never directly involved with Rio. I was waiting for that moment where it was like, okay, this guy, they've been showing us everything that's going on with him for a reason. He is going to connect to Rio's story now, because the whole first season he was off doing his own thing, but they kept showing it to us to clearly tell us this guy is going to be important down the line. Till sundown tomorrow. Huh. Because to be fair, I still don't think even this attack is directly going after Rio. From the way he says it, he's just looking for anybody out there. But he did say like enveloped, who is enveloped in a large quantity of magic, which that could only be Rio and his people because they're enveloped in his base that he's made for them. Already it's afternoon stomach. Damn, they're even teaching us a whole language here. There you go. Aisha's just passed out over there. Is she not translating for them anymore? Oh, wait, Rio's been away for 2 weeks? Oh my god. That's all you talked about since last night. Wait, but last night, wouldn't that mean he let? I don't know, the timeline's throwing me off here, because Celia said 2 weeks as if Rio has been gone for 2 weeks. But then she said you've been talking about that all since last night as if it's like the day after he left. She wants to go back to her old life. Yeah. I could see how you'd be worried about this. I don't blame her at all. I got transported to another world and I have all these people I know and love from my old life. I wanna fucking go back. I don't wanna be here. Like, hers is the natural reaction. Hers is the non-otaku, I actually have a loving family and people I like, I don't wanna be here reaction. The realistic reaction to getting brought to another world. I love how they've got the magic there, heating up the stuff. Man, Michan really is just Haruto, 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 Haruto. You're supposed to be anxious around men. is the same name. Interesting how she still calls him Haru. I wonder if after all these years she does still love him, because Haruto himself got the mixed idea that when he saw Michan walking with that guy, that they were an item. He kind of put that in his own head and backed away. Then again, he never even got a chance to go speak with her, because he said on that first day of high school, when he saw her, that's the day all of them got taken away. We saw that at the beginning of the season. And so he never got a chance to even go speak with her and find out her feelings or anything like that. But the way she still refers to him as Haru, like, this whole interaction here seems to indicate she still had a thing for him, and that's why she was anxious around men, is because she still liked him. Bearing him to a guy like that. Yeah, they got beef. Okay, they got beef. That's not good. She's definitely holds a ton of resentment. That's okay. At some point, they are totally going to figure out that he's Amakawa Haruto, because there is clearly a lot of lingering things between these two in particular when referring to Amakawa Haruto. So at some point, we're probably going to dive into that. I don't know if it's going to be this season, but clearly at some point there's stuff to dive into there about their backstory. Clearly she was not happy with their parents splitting. Maybe she wanted to stay with him, or didn't like that he went with their dad or something. Still loves that guy, Amakawa Haruto. And that's crazy to think that many years have passed in the other world. Actually, wait, that's bad. That's really bad. They disappeared they disappeared that first day of high school. All of them disappeared. Haruto was still in the other world after they disappeared for like 4 or 5 years, until he got into college and was like 20. He said he was, I believe they said he was like a 20-year-old university student. So time has already passed in the other world, and then Rio got brought into this world when he was like 5, and is now like 15, 16, however old he is. I think he's in that range. So that would be 10 more years that pass in the other world before these guys finally actually got transported here. The time stuff is very hard to keep track of, but in any case, time has passed on Earth. Oh god. You guys should not be out here right now. Even if Miharu has magical power, she can't really use it, or doesn't know how to. Oh my god, there's like a barrier. Oh my god, let's see how this CG... And they just oh my god, they're fast, dude. Dude, they are fast. Oh my god. It's basically up to Aisha to defend this place. But then again, Celia can fight too. She knows a lot of magic. She was incredibly talented, as we found out early season 1. She was a teacher at age 12 because she was so talented. There you go, he got that. He didn't understand her first thing she said. Why the hell is that monster caked up? Yeah. Aisha is stupidly powerful. We also know that much. She can do everything Rio can do, but better, basically. Or she can do even more. So she is incredibly strong, but she also does have very limited strength, as we've seen. Oh my god! Good shit, Celia! CGI is not bad, honestly. I don't have anything to complain about it. It's pretty smooth. Oh, and yup, Rio arrives back just in time. He didn't even stab it. He just hit it with the butt of his sword. But they have the same feel as monsters. Interesting, because it really does seem like the Ambassador Man took humans and made them into puppets, like he said. It's running? It tried to run away from Rio. Oh my god. Rio's putting in like the lowest effort to kill it. It really seems to be like human. The life force is so strong. It just tried to speak. I should have took down the other two as well. That's gonna be crazy if Rio finds out that these were like people turned into puppets. It's gonna give some whiplash because that means he killed a person, which I don't think he's done yet. Ooh, please kill me. So much apologizing. And Rio's just like, let's move on. Okay, you better hope that shit isn't burned. Although they were using magic, so maybe the magic just stopped. Look at Masato learning away. Yep, time to move. Oh, are those all dead adventurers? Oh my god. And yep, Ambassador Man's gonna turn them into... It was not a specific move towards Rio. I couldn't tell from the way that he said it, but no, he was just sending them out to find any adventurers kind of on the outskirts of town so he could turn them into more puppets. Strengthen Revenants. Isn't like the definition of Reverent that it's like a... Hang on. One that returns after death or a long absence is what is the meaning of Revenant. So I guess that would imply that like maybe you kill them and then he brings them back to life through some like necromancy or something. Wouldn't be a simple thing. And he's gonna turn all those adventurers into puppets. Alright. How many will remain this time? Interesting. That was a really good episode. That was a really, really good episode. And like I said, the CGI looked really good. Probably some of the better CG I think I've ever seen in like an anime before. It's not like on Girls Band Cry level, but it's good. Above average. There you go. All right, let's see what our little manga panels is gonna get. Manga panel is gonna be this time. Haruto. Just Aki yelling about it. That was a really good episode. That was probably my favorite episode of the season. Not to say the first two were bad. I really enjoyed the downtime and seeing him interact a lot with Celia. It sounds like that's the only thing I care about, but that is like the high points in these episodes for me, is his interactions with her. I like that we're getting a lot more Miharu development. So far, she seems kind of... I don't know how to put it, but her character seems very archetype, like basic, if that makes any sense at all. Like very... I don't know how to put it. I hope you guys get what I mean. I don't dislike her character, but it feels very flat for the time being. I'm sure we'll get development for her down the line, which I am hoping for, but for now that's kind of how her character feels. But we'll see. Overall, great episode. It's pretty clear, in my opinion, I think Miharu still likes Haruto, and that is why she's bad with other guys or nervous around them, is because she still has feelings for him. But he was never able to confirm that in his previous life or not. And he proclaimed to LATIFA that he is now Rio, and so he doesn't plan to tell them that who he actually is anytime soon, but I feel like that information may get out at some point, considering Aki's past with him, and I have a feeling we're going to dive more into that. I don't know if that's going to be this season, but at some point they will. Overall, this show is really good. I feel like the lore and stuff in this episode was especially good. Like there's a lot of interesting plot lines in this series. It is a basic isekai. So this all last season, it's a basic isekai, but it's done very well. There's a lot of very intriguing plot lines, and there's a lot of really good character dynamics that I really enjoy. It's not breaking the mold or doing anything super special, but it does the basic stuff very well and is very enjoyable. And of course, like I said, the LATIFA and Rio moments in this episode were fucking amazing. I love their dynamic, and yeah, great episode overall. Like I said, probably my favorite of the season. But oh yeah, and I also want to comment on the CG, because I commented on the ED, but I want to go a little bit more into that because I thought it was really good. Like I said, I don't think it's Girls Band Cry level. That's like the best CG I've ever seen, because the entire show was gorgeous CG the entire time, but it was very above average. There was a lot of expressive movement coming from the monsters, and even though the CG obviously always is going to feel out of place in a 2D anime, it looked good, and it looked good for the short time the monsters were there. So we'll see how that CG continues, because I would imagine the rest of the monsters in the season are probably going to be CG too, but we'll find that out as we continue. But now I think it's gonna wrap it for my reaction to Seirei Gensouki Season 2 Episode 3. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.